Hey, what's going on, guys? gdoggcasey here, bringing you another Final Fantasy XIV video. Let's go ahead and get started on this quest. Let's find out where we have to go here. Okay, so it's down in this cave. Got it. Looks like we do have room for a sprint, so we'll go ahead and pop that sprint. And get a move on. It's nighttime once again in the world of Gridania. And I think we're going in here. So we have to pick up this stuff that this coward who is doing a job left behind. And these guys aggro. Okay. We have a new skill, by the way, called Impulse Drive, which seems to be a skill just by itself. It does 180 damage, or not necessarily 180 damage, but it's got 180 potency. So it's stronger than our True Thrust just on its own. But True Thrust is still going to have more value if you're going to be able to get a combo out of it. So I think the best way to use Impulse Drive, at least my thoughts right off the bat here, are to use it as kind of like a finishing move. Like right here, well, it wouldn't matter right here, so I'm not sure. I'm not exactly 100% sure how we're supposed to use that skill, but we'll figure it out. There's some of that stuff. Clear out some of these noobs. So like here, we might as well still do a combo. And I guess at this point, well, looks like our combo keeps missing. Just pop a couple impulse drives. Alright, let's take this guy out. There we go. Impulse drive is hitting for like 16. True Thrust just crit there for 19, so that's pretty good for it. Alright, pick up these records. Luckily the water sprites are not aggroing on us, but these bog Yarzons will. We do have a new bronze spear, by the way, which is going to have a different look to it. Not sure if you can tell the difference or not, but pretty cool. I like getting new gear in this game as well. It's fun to watch yourself equip new and more powerful things. Alright. Pick up the rope, and I think that'll do it. And then we're going to be heading off to turn this stuff in. Oh, no, is there another box? Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, well, we'll pull whoever we need to pull over here. Come here. Alright, we'll just kill him off here. There's a Fate over there. Looks like someone's actually getting their ass kicked over there. Let's see if we can go help them out. But of course we gotta pick up our quest first. Alright, looks like we're done the quest. What does this Fate have to do with this? Is just this big boss character. Okay. Well, this is gonna take a lot. It looks like we're gonna pull another... this is probably the same thing that happened to that other guy. So we'll go ahead and pop our parrying skill and we'll run off. Shouldn't take too much damage. So we're going to head up here to Gabino's Bowyer. I think that's how you say that. Go ahead and sprint. We'll just run on over there, turn in this quest, and see what is in store next. Guess he's inside. Okay, there we go. Hi, Pauline. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? Yeah, here's all your stuff. Oh, but this is the equipment I left with the soldiers of the Bannock. Fled at the first sign of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelve's Wood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. Alright, we get some pants here that are going to be pretty useful, so we'll go ahead and grab those, throw them on. There we go, got some new pants. Butcher of Green Tier. If you might spare the time we got, I would have you thin the numbers of the hoglets in Green Tier. While these beasts have always called the Twelve's Wood home, their appetite has grown so insatiable of late that I fear they will devour every nut on the forest floor. The cycle of life cannot well sustain such gluttony. I must ask you to slay at least 6 of the creatures. Their sacrifice will be to the greater good of the Twelve's Wood, I assure you. Okay, and this guy's asking us to do something too, so we'll do a little bit of that. Parasitic cleave, or parasite cleave. Alright. Probably just kill a few more things. Alright, well let's head out then. I can see some markings on the map. Oh, we got some hunting log dudes over here. Let's take them out really quick. Alright. One more should do it, I think. Yep. Alright. Taking care of the micro chews. Doing pretty good with our hunting log. Let's actually take a quick look here. So we've done 5 out of the 10. That's not too bad. Alright, something on this decaying tree here. Probably the amber unguent. That'll cause this parasite fungar to fall from the tree, of course. This is why not anybody just went up and applied this unguent, whatever the hell that is. This salve. As soon as one of the next thing you know, they're going to get their little kids doing this as a chore, and then they're going to get eaten by parasite fungars. So that's why they need people like me, the bitch of Eorthia, at least for now. We'll make a name for ourselves. I would say soon enough. It's going to take a little while, but eventually it'll happen, and you'll see, and it'll be amazing. You look at little wee guy Crown now. I don't know how many episodes it's going to take, but somewhere down the line, you won't even recognize him. Alright, so we've taken care of those. It's raining out here. Alright, let's turn this in. These mitts are good. We'll go ahead and wear those. He's got another quest for us, doing something similar, probably. Slay 8 microchews. Ah, we totally should have waited, but oh well. Alright, well we gotta slay some more microchews now. The side quests are important to do early on because they provide you with all the gear that the main story quest doesn't provide you with. So early on, when you're trying to keep your gear level, you know, high enough to the point where you can at least take on these guys without worrying about dying, Maybe not these guys, but by the time we hit like level 10 to 15, enemies will be a little bit harder, and we need to make sure our gear is ready for them. So doing the side quest is going to help. Another thing is you get a lot of experience for turning in the side quest as well. So that's another thing that is going to be useful, because there's no harm in being over-leveled for the main story quest. But there will be a point where we will start to over-level our, like, the side quest in the area that we get to. And once that's the case, that's when we'll lay off the side quest a little bit. And eventually we'll be able to sort of speed through the main story much quicker. These microchews are level 8. Takes a little bit longer. It's okay though. I'm dealing death amongst them. Get a slow on them. Pop our true thrust. Pop our vorpal thrust. And then our impulse drive. Impulse drive a couple times to just kill them off. Like that. We'll start a fight with another one. And this should do it, I think. Alright. Taken care of. Okay. We got another quest down here, the Butcher of Green Tier. So that's actually the main quest. So let's go take care of that as well, so then we can go back and turn them both in. Try to be a little bit more efficient with our time here. Alright. We gotta kill these hoglets. These guys look a little bit more nasty. I would not be super happy to fight these guys. And apparently we guy doesn't care. Oh, these guys are on our hunting log as well, so that's gonna be good. Just extra experience, you know? Extra efficiency. It's all about that efficiency. Okay. Need 4 more. Probably could have used a impulse drive there to finish him off one hit sooner. It's like, obviously that type of thing is not a big deal, right? But this is your chance. Doing these quests is your chance to figure out how to optimize your damage. Once you get into a dungeon, you want to make sure you're doing as much damage as possible so you can be one of the most you want to be one of the most helpful players in the party, not one of the least helpful. So by doing these quests and messing around with the rotation, you can figure out, you know, just based on how much health enemies have left, are you able to, like right here, if I finish my combo, there's no sense starting another one. I'll just use the impulse drive to secure the kill. Although right there, it probably wasn't a great example because it wouldn't have mattered what happened anyway. I would have killed him, but later on, you know, every single time you use a skill, that's a global cooldown that you have to wait to use your next skill. And the more mistakes you make, that's DPS that's falling off your, you know, that's DPS that you could be doing, helping the team, but you're not. So this is your chance when you're doing these quests to mess around with your rotation and try to figure out, you know, the best things to do. Alright, this belt is going to be pretty good. Leather belt. Absolutely, I'll put that on. Okay, and let's jump in here. took care of those thingies for you, Pauline. Yes, the elements rejoice at your actions. The life of the forest relies on a delicate balance, and the unchecked proliferation of beasts would mean a slow but certain death for the Twelveswood. It is our duty to correct such imbalance, and swiftly, even if it means shedding blood. Though it may seem trivial, you have performed a vital service to this day, this day. May the elementals bless your future endeavors. Alright, well we get another wristband, which we're not wearing anything, so we'll go ahead and grab this. So the wristbands are a little bit interesting. They're not that interesting. You just put them on. Oh, wait, hold on. This one is way better, though. Okay, I guess we had one from some other thing. Okay, Pauline, give us something else to do. A soldier's breakfast. A word with you, wee guy. I hesitate to make such dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of anoles on Naked Rock? Anoles? Anoles? I don't know. In our efforts to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked anal. I don't think it's anal. I don't know, though. It could be. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era, you see, forcing packs of this scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay half a dozen or so of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt and also serve as a warning to the animals to remain within their territory. But I'm afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If we are truly to break this spiraling growth, we must also target their future offspring. Bring me 4 anal eggs, and you will have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. Alright. I don't remember when it became my job to play my part in the balance of the forest, but I guess as an adventurer, everything is my job, right? We just do whatever anyone asks us to do. Whether it's putting our life at risk, fighting crazy hoglets, or picking up pennies off the ground for some person who just doesn't want to do it. Level 7 fate here. I'm tempted to do it. It looks like we kill these guys pretty quickly. How much does that affect? I mean, that's not that bad. Let's do this. This is going to be good experience. It'd be nice if there was someone else here doing it with us, but alas, that is not the case. Our impulse drive is going to be good against these guys, because there's so little health that you don't really have much time to get combos off anyway, so you might as well just use your impulse drive. You can do like one combo and then impulse drive, and that should do it. Okay. Alright, we got 3 guys on us now. Pop our parry move. Shouldn't take too much damage. Totally should have ate food before I recorded this episode. See, that's something that I always forget. Like, I consider myself not terrible at this game, but there are some things that I really need to improve on. Like, eating food before starting every episode is probably going to be a good idea, because I could be getting a lot more experience for killing these guys. But things are going okay. We're about to finish this fate. Probably just need to fight like 2 more, I think. Take this guy out, and that should be it. The rest will just run away. Get wrecked, little ladybug. Not bad. Over 1,000 experience, I'll take it. 14 gil is pretty laughable, but the experience is what counts. Alright, the animals are up here. I remember this quest being something that was a little bit tough, actually, my first time through here. I think it's like the first area where the enemies, maybe not the first area, but one of the first areas. Yeah, see, they're a little bit higher level, being level 9. Although I'm about to hit level 10 here, so... But they also aggro you. They're not passive enemies, so if you end up pulling like 2 or 3 of them, they could actually be a little bit tough. Oh, we only have to kill 6 of them. Alright, we got a few new things here. I'm gonna kill off this animal and then we'll take a look at them. We got Lake Sweep, which is a stun. Actually, that's gonna prompt me to fix my hotbar up a little bit. And we also got attribute points. So, as far as I know with the Lancer class, we're gonna be putting all our attribute points into Strength. I might need to re-spec my character later, but I believe it's Strength that we're buffing up here. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, so keybinds, hotbar, and it's on the 3rd hotbar, right around, I'd say 9. We're going to put a Q here. Here we're going to put an E. Here we're going to put an R. And here we're going to put an F. And that's where we're going to put our kind of more unique abilities. Like the stun, for example, is going to go on R. That's just what I feel comfortable. Reminds me of like an ultimate from League of Legends or from any sort of Dota-style game. And it keeps me remembering that I basically just tell myself that my ultimate is a stun. And if I need to stun, R is my ultimate. A little bit of a basic mindset there, but it works for me, so maybe it'll work for you. So the stun is interesting. I'll try to put it to use here. So on this guy, eventually he's going to try to go at me with his AoE, and I can actually cancel it by hitting with my stun. But it's on a 30-second cooldown, so, you know, it's useful from time to time. Oh, there we go. We'll try using it. It's going to be more useful in a dungeon setting when we're trying to help our team. The one thing I really like about the Dragoon stun, or the Lancer stun, I guess, is it is not on the global cooldown. If you take a look at my bar down here, every time I use an ability, all of my abilities go on cooldown except for some of them. And that's an important feature of Late Sweep, is that it's not part of the global cooldown, which means that it, like, I can use it literally at any time. The stun that the Gladiator, or the Paladin, comes with is on the global cooldown. So if you have just popped a skill, and now you need to stun, you have to wait for the whole cooldown to go away. And it doesn't seem like a lot of time, but in the heat of the battle, that's like a full second. And again, I was talking about it earlier, how, you know, every global cooldown counts. And when we're doing little bitch questing like this, that sounded offensive. I didn't mean it as little bitch questing, but I just mean we're out here and we're doing quests that really don't matter. You don't have to be perfect. I'm not trying to say you gotta be perfect. I'm not perfect. I fall asleep, like, figuratively, at the wheel all the time when I'm playing this. I'll just sit here sometimes and I'll be thinking about something else, thinking about work or something, and I'm literally just spamming 2 over and over again. And that's obviously not the efficient way to do it. But if you, and if that's how you're playing because you had a long day or because you just woke up or just because of whatever reason, you're allowed to do that. It's not a big deal. But when you're actually trying to just look at your character and figure out, like, okay, if I wanted to be, you know, a top quality Lancer player, what do I need to be doing? And trying to think of the perfect rotation. See, I tend to favor just moving out of the AoE. It's even more simple. Even more reliable, because if you use your stun and then it misses or something, you end up just standing in the AoE anyway, and what's the point at that point? So yeah, anyway, we're getting these eggs here. Only need 2 more. We'll be out of here. Hitting level 10 is a pretty big deal. There's quite a few things that are going to be unlocked to us soon. But we do have to keep going with the story quest. I'm going to be just bashing out the story quest for quite a while, but there is going to be some things that I'm going to be able to show you. You know, at a certain time, we'll break away from the story quest and take advantage of some of the things that we unlocked by leveling up. There's going to be, you know, a few fun things we can go off and do, and, you know, just to sort of get away from the main quest, but it'll stay there. It'll wait for us. Alright, Pauline. We've done yet another thing for you. Ah, you have returned. Now might my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for these eggs, may I ask you to deliver them to Sub Kamazam at the Bannock. Anole eggs are both large and filled with nutrients, the perfect meal for a soldier. She will be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and figure out how to get out of here. There it is. It's not even the exit I was imagining, but oh well. We'll just jump over the fence. And through the stream. That's almost up to our waist. It's still raining out here. It looks like it's early morning at this point, but it's still raining. It's been a shitty day in Gdoggcasey today. Alright, so we're back at the Bannock now. I'll turn this stuff into this girl. Who goes there? Oh, we guide to you. Another delivery? Yep, anole eggs. I'm not certain I should be the one to... By Nafika, these are anole eggs. The troops will be glad indeed to see these at the table. And you say here Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the anoles are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed a task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, wee guy. Yeah, well, we are the best. So we're going to get a ring here. That's going to help with our strength and dexterity. Let's go ahead and check that out. Now, I think we have the ability to wear 2 rings. Yes. So one's giving us all that. This one's just giving us +1 crit rate. We'll definitely take the strength and dexterity over that. Okay. So it looks like Galford's got another quest for us. Wee guy, thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Okay. This is probably going to be the last quest we do for this video. Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during a calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, a hearer ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hearer and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true. A shadow. And now it's daytime. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel an Ixali incursion to the West Shroud, nary a bell ago. I think a bell is like an hour. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Ixal somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you to the Spirit Hold, and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say you'll help us. Yeah, okay, we do whatever we are asked of. I knew you would not let me down. You have all the support I can muster. Now we are racing against time, so you'd best make haste. Okay, fine. So where are we off to? Is it far? There's actually quests all over the place here. Some more quests down here that maybe we should pick up. That's a level 9, these are level 10. Alright, well... I'll tell you what, we're going to go down and we're going to pick up these quests. It's finally daytime out here in Gdoggcasey. You can see the sun, kind of. It's a little bit foggy. So what's over there? We gotta go across the bridge. Okay. Bent Branch Meadows. So this is another area In the Central Shroud, am I in? I think I'm in the Central Shroud. Also, now that we're level 10, we're going to have to go do our class quest as well. We don't want to forget that. In fact, I don't even think I did my level 5 class quest, so that's something that's a bit of a mistake. Alright, where are you? So this girl's going to give us a quest for the housing system. So we're definitely going to go look at that. This is something I know very little about, the housing system, so I'm actually going to sort of go at it as a newbie here and try to learn more about it so I can be a little bit, you know, more helpful for you guys, hopefully. There's a few quests around here to just pick up. Something has us talking to this girl. Ask the locals about Keitha's wants and desires. Oh, I see, okay. Just trying to figure out about this one person, I guess. Trying to see what type of person he or she is so that we can react to them appropriately. Where's the last one? We'll talk to this person, we'll turn that quest in, and then I think we'll be done. Actually, we have another Aether right here we totally have to attune to. Almost forgot about that. This is actually perfect because now we can teleport back to Gridania, and we can, like, I can stop, when I stop recording, I can put myself in a sanctuary much easier. Okay, I still want to come over here to this person though. Oh, also, now that we're level 10, we can ride the chocobos from city to city, which is useful if you're trying to save money. If you're being like a penny pincher, then that's the way you can do it. If you're still trying to, like, save some time but not spend money teleporting everywhere. But we have 50 free tickets to teleport as much as we, well, to teleport up to 50 times, so. Okay, so we found out about Keitha. We'll go and turn it in, pick up whatever they give us. Now there's some more quests down here. So we got a lot of stuff to do in this area of the map coming up in the following episodes. We'll be getting to know the Black Shroud pretty well, just because we started off in this area by choosing a Lancer, and the Lancer's always going to start off in Gridania. Alright, so I don't know what the answers was there. I don't really care too much though. And there is a quest to pick up over here. Again, it does not hurt at all to be a little bit higher level than what our main story quest is supposed to be about. That way, you know, we'll be able to speed through it easier. We have less chance of dying. Later on in the game, some of the quests actually get pretty tough. But that being said, we're going to go ahead and teleport back to New Gridania. We're not going to pay for it. And we're going to end the episode. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know I say this at the end of every episode, or at least most of them. But I do truly hope you guys are enjoying. And honestly, like, if there's something that I'm doing that you're not a fan of, you know, you don't like a certain playstyle quirk that I have, or something, I don't know. Like, if there's anything that I'm doing that's making you wish I could do better, then by all means, let me know in the comments. I mean, I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to say I'll do everything exactly the way you want it. You know, there are going to be some times when I prefer to do something this way, and if you don't like it, then, I mean, that sucks, but I'm still going to do it that way. But then there's other things that I probably could change. So, you know, if there's something that's bugging you, let me know. In the meantime, I will see you next time.